Hello there. Welcome to my channel. This video, I want to look at the calculation of volume and surface area. And we're going to look at a question that we have from September 2024. And we are seeing that this question paper is from the province of Eastern Cape. So our question 4.1 reads FedEx Express is an international courier service company that provides rapid, reliable, and time-definite delivery to more than 220 countries and territories. To send a 5 kg box anywhere in South Africa, it will cost 2,250 rands. The dimension of a 5 kg box are shown below. So you're given a dimension of a 5 kg box, and you see that we are given the width. We have the width 17 inch, the height 17 inch, the length 17 inch. So you see that we have got same inches in terms of all sides, meaning we can refer to this shape as a cube. So but also we are given on the note that 1 inch is equals to 25.4 millimeters. Very important to, in terms of the equivalence that we have here between the inches and the millimeters. And then I believe that we are given that use the above information to answer the questions that follow. First part of our question, calculate in millimeter square, millimeter cubed, the volume of a 5 kg box. You may use the formula volume equals to length times width times height. So obviously, the first thing that we have to do is to put down the formula whereby we are saying 4.1.1. Remember, the formula is saying volume. Our volume is equal to our length times our width times our height. So this is what we have. And then obviously, since we are having, if you check, we are having the same in terms of all the sides is 17 inches. We have to first express our inches into millimeters, and then we just multiply because we are having the same. So in this case, we are saying the question requires us to calculate and express the answer in millimeter cubed. So we have to express our size in millimeters. So in this case, we have got 17. So we are going to say 17 inch times 25.4 millimeters. So we are saying 17 inch times 25.4 millimeters. So if you multiply, we are supposed to get 431.8 millimeters. So this means this is what we have in terms of the length, the width, and the height, as we are having the same. So in that case, to find our volume now, we are now saying volume is equal to 431.8 millimeters. We multiply again by 431.8 millimeters. We multiply again by 431.8 millimeters. So this is how we can calculate. It's just try to use our calculators and see what we get. You'll see that by so doing, you are going to get your answer is 8,509,000. So we are saying your answer is going to be 8,509,645 comma 43 millimeter cubed. So this is going to be your volume. So basically, you're saying this is going to be your answer for volume. So with that, we can move on to the second part of our question, whereby the question is saying, one of the drivers stated that the surface area of the 5 kg box is more than 2 square meters. Verify with the necessary calculation whether the driver's statement is valid or not. You may use the formula total surface area is equals to 2 in brackets our length times width plus 2 in brackets length times height plus 2 in brackets width times height. So we can just start by putting down our formula, whereby we are saying this is now our 4.1.2, and we are saying total total surface area, whereby we are getting it as 2 length times width. We add to 2 length times height. We add to 2. It's going to be our length times our width times height. Sorry, our width times height as we are given. We can just refer back to our formula. We have got width times height. So we have width times height. So, but remember, we have got the same size as 431.8 millimeters. So basically, we are just going to say it's equal to 431.8 times 431.8 close bracket. We add again 431.8 times 431.8. The same applies to the third part, whereby we also say plus 431.8 times times 431.8. So basically, that's what we have. Then from there, we can now see that we can say 431.8 times 431.8. The answer that we get, we are supposed to multiply it by 2, and then we get our answer is 372,908. We can just check. It's supposed to be 902. 902.48. So it means the same answer is going to be here. 372,902.48. The same answer again on the third part, 372. So we are going to have the same amount, 372,902.48. So basically, that's what we have. So we just add the 3, and then we get a total. Our total is going to be 1,118,707.44 millimeter squared. So that becomes your surface area. So basically, that's what we have. But if you refer back to the question, let's just try to see the requirements of the question. We have to check if the surface area is more than 2 square meters. So you have to convert it to square meters to verify that. So I remember we are saying 1 square meter is equals to 1 million. 1 million millimeter squared. So to convert it to square meters, this figure that we have to divide it by 1 million. So we're saying 1,118,707, 44 millimeter squared, and then we are going to divide it by 1 million. So we divide there. Obviously, this is going to be our millimeter squared. So we divide there and see what we get. You get 1.1, true, obviously, to two decimal places, meter squared. So we check again, what does the statement says? The statement says the surface area of the 5 kg box is more than 2 meters squared. So you'd see that this is not true, as we are seeing that the surface area that we have got there is less than 2 meters squared. So therefore, we are saying thus the statement is invalid. So basically, this is going to be our response on that. So that's what we have. And then we check in terms of the next question that we have on that, whereby it reads 4.1.3. Many of the parcels are transported with e-transit delivery trucks. Given below are the dimensions of a FedEx e-transit delivery truck. Dimensions of e-transit delivery truck are length 2.2 meters, width 1.5 meters, height 1.6 meters. So believe that the question reads, calculate the maximum number of 5 kg boxes that can fit into the delivered truck. So basically, we are going to see how many in terms of our length, how many in terms of our width and height. So I will start with number of boxes in length, and then we go to number of boxes in width, and then in height. So let's start with our number of boxes. Number in length. So number of boxes in length. Remember, we check in terms of the length that we have in the e-transit delivered truck. We have got 2.2 meters, as compared to the length that we have there, which was 17-inch, but we are going to have the same as we have calculated. We multiplied 17-inch by 25.4, and we got 431, 431,8 millimeters. And then we remember 1 meter, we have to convert to meters, as we are seeing that in this case, we have to compare, we have to check with 2.2 meters, which is in meters. So we have to convert to meters. So basically, we are saying, what we are saying is, therefore, we are saying our 1 meter is equals to 1,000 millimeters. So basically, we are saying 1 meter is equals to 1,000 millimeters. So to convert our millimeters to meters, we divide by 1,000, and then they become 0.4318. So in this case, this is going to be our length, and this is going to be also our width and our width and our height. So it's going to be the same, 0.4318 meters. So that's what we are going to divide with in this case. So coming here, we say in terms of our length, we have got 2.2 meters. Then we divide with the one that we got. Then 2.2 meters, we divide with the one that we got, which is, if you refer back, I remember we did calculate it, and we got 0.4318. So we are going to divide by 0.4318. So coming here, we say 0.4318. And this is our meters. And we see how many boxes can we find from that. You see that you're going to get 5 boxes. Obviously, if you round it off, you get your 5 boxes. So remember, if you calculate it there, you're going to get it as 5.094. which is going to be our 5 boxes. So that's that one that we have for that part. And then we also have number of boxes. Number of boxes in width. Remember the length, the width and the height, we are having the same as 0.4318. So on our calculation, we just check the width of the track, which we are given is 1.5 in this case, 1.5. So we are saying 1.5 meters divided by 0.4318 meters. We divide there, we see that you are going to get your answer is 3.473, which is going to give you 3 boxes. After rounding off, we go to the last part whereby we are saying number of boxes in height. So number of boxes in height, we check the height that we have is 1.6 meters. So it's 1.6 meters we divide by the same, which is 0.4318 meters. So we calculate it like that. We see that we are going to get it as 3.705. So this will come back to our 3 boxes. So we can just refer back to the question and see what are the requirements of the question. Okay, so we are calculating the number of boxes that fit. Obviously, if we have a remainder, we have to round down. We round it down. So we've got 3, we say 3 boxes. So this is our 12. So total number of boxes now. Total number of boxes, we are saying 5 boxes plus 3 boxes plus 3 boxes. So basically that's out here. So we are saying 5 number of boxes. We have got 5. Let's just try to see. We are going to say our 5 boxes that we have here, and then we multiply by 3 boxes, and then we multiply by 3 boxes. So that's how we are going to get our number of boxes. So 5 times 3 and then times 3. So you see that if you calculate very correctly, there you are going to get is 45 boxes. So this becomes your final answer, 45 boxes. So this is what it, guys, according to this question paper of September 2024. So thank you for listening, and let's meet again in the next video.